Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I've got some bits with me because I'm looking for stuff because I'm going to do a piece for the scrappy fabric journal that me and Rosanne do, and she decided to do this, and I decided I'd like to go along too and have some fun. Today though, I'm going to make something to put on one of the pages. I'm going to do an embroidery and I want to put it on a pin, okay? Or I was thinking about a paper clip, but I don't know whether I want to do that. Now these pins here are all different. I've got different size pins. I think I need to do something. I like the size of that. That's a good size, and that's just a giant safety pin. This one's got a colour to it, so it's coloured in. Then I have these ones, but they're too heavy, I think, to put on a page at this stage. You could set that onto something. Use that for a brooch maybe, or something like that. Plus then there's paper clips that you can just turn but then that's not going to work. So I'm decided I'm going to do the pin thing. Okay, I'm going to use a pin, and I think I might use the little pen. No. Okay, but anyway, so I want a background, and that's going to be this, because I wanted to find something with a that I can frame. It's going to look good, and this is a piece of actual cross stitch fabric, and it's going to have to be a little less. So I'm going to have to take some off, because it's going to fit in there. The thing I'm making is going to fit in there. That's a bit wee, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's going to fit in there, so I'm going to have to cut it there. So we're going to cut that there with a pair of little scissors. Okay. Oh, well, I'll get a lot then, won't I, if I want to do a lot. I suppose so. You can just depend and see how far you want to take it down to. It's actually got a little sparkle thing on it. Look at that. It's all sparkly. The shabby snippety thingy. No, it's a book. Yes. She likes shabby and that sort of thing. So she wanted to do that sort of thing, and so that will have to be long enough. Maybe I should have used a bigger pin, but I think this will do me. You don't need it to be giant. You could use something like this that's going to fray too. Look at the edge of that. I do like the edge of that. And I'm going to change my mind. Not now. We'll make another one in a minute, okay? Hopefully. We might have time to do another one. So, hopefully. Now, I want to work out how far that's going to be. Right, I've got this really nice piece of lace here that I want to put on here. Really beaut. It's actually part of a bedspread thing. I think that we've got to take these bits off here where that was stitched onto the other lace part. This is here coming off now. It's stitched onto there. Right. Well, the rest of it come off easy enough. Come on. And I'm going to have to cut it anyway because I want it to be. You want to see these bits too, sort of thing. It seems like a shame, doesn't it? What else have I got here that I don't have to cut? Maybe I should put these over here so I can see them in a minute. I need that. What did I seen something else. Of course I would have. There's lots of something else is here. I wanted to do behind it. So to put in front of that. But I still want to have that shabby look. No. It's got to be a creamy colour. Righto. A bit of calico. I like that bit there too for a background. Right. And that bit. So definitely using scrappy pieces. We will be. And I'm just thinking, you know, my thoughts are just wandering around in there. They better wriggle up a bit, don't you? To wriggle on with this. I thought I had it organised what I wanted to do. I do know what I want to do with that. Where's this? I can't put that on there because I'm going to sew on it. I'm going to sew over it. Piece of gauzy stuff, you know. There's a lot of them in the one that Rosanne sent me. Where's that password? Oh, I nearly lost it. Now this has got the right thing in it, hasn't it? Look at this. We've got the right thing in here. Okay. And dropped it all on the floor. A little bit of this thing here, I think. This one. Yeah. Okay. Delicious, yes. Now, because the pen is only that wide, that's got to fit in there, right? Which it will. So I'm not worried about that bit. Do I have a piece of... What did I do with the fabric I just picked up from down there? I'll put it back. Oh, righto, Sonia. This thing's got to be looking at me, I bet. I can't see it. Never mind. Well, that looks good, too. Might be a piece that Rosanne sent me as well, is it? I like that. I'll have that bit there in case. I can't believe this. Oh. Okay. So let's just do something here. I need a bit of that. Let's have a bit of that on there. You need to connect this. I'm going to stick with that other piece first. We need to connect this to the pin. Don't you reckon? Because if you don't, you're not going to be knowing what you're doing. Probably still don't, but I'll get there someday. Nobody panic. So that's going to go around the pin part that's here that does not open, right? None of it's going to be opening anyway because it's, well, it shouldn't be. I want it that side, do I? Hanging down there. I must have another piece of that pink stuff somewhere. Pink fabric, that stuff is. I'm just using little bits of this. Look at that. Haha. Bits of that. What else do we need? I don't know what happened to that piece of fabric I had here a while ago. It just disappeared. I thought it was blue. Is it blue? Have you got the blue bit? Right. No, I don't. I don't have any blue pieces. I've got this bit here. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. A bit bigger. And you move out of my way. You can go across the bottom as something. Right. Now, right, so there's going to be a little bit of stitching going on now. And we're going to use, for this, something that's going to make a piece of thread. Not there. Do we have some green? Here we go, got some green. Very pale, it's greenish. It will do me, it will do me. So this is going to be one of them shabbies, nice little shabby pin thingy, pin embellishment thing to put in the book. We've got some sewing on it. Okay. So now we got which way am I going to put it? Over the pin. Maybe I should do that so I don't keep faffing about here with it. So you just do the pin up. Okay. So you got them two pieces, so we're going to sew them on. Okay. We're going to sew these on with the biggest far that most of you see. Knot. I'll make my own knot. Look, I'll tie them together so they won't come off. There we go. That'll keep you there. And two. Righto. Now. Oops. I suppose if you wanted to glue it, but I'm not going to glue it, I'm going to just sew it down because it'll look better. Shabby bit of sewing down. So when you put this in the book, you probably wouldn't use the pin mechanism, like, you know, that, because I've put it on the wrong way, so don't use that bit. We'll sew it on there when we get to it. It was as an embellishment for it. And I think I've got too much so we're going to put this piece here and this piece here so we can still see something going on underneath. Might be a tiny bit too long. That's okay, we'll cut that off. Where am I? I'm on the end. I'll end that off, so I can just go and I'll put this all the way along the top first. Shouldn't go anywhere now. We've got it tied down. Okay. That's some fun slow stitching there. Like, you can't tell me that wasn't good fun. It was. Yes, it certainly was. So you can also do your pins with your alcohol ink. That'll change the colour of your pins. So maybe I might do this big one. So I'll put it so he won't be just that colour, you know. It won't just do him. What do you reckon? So I've got that caught in the top of that, and that's all right. That's good. I'm just going to have this way. Maybe this way. Strange looking, but that's all right. Not going to worry about that. We're just going to go with it. Maybe not so long. Maybe. Okay. Now I want this down the bottom. So I'm going to gather that up. That bit. Don't want that needle. I don't want that. I'm going to use the bead needle because it's threaded. Because I don't want you to see that cotton down the bottom. But I think I might need a bit more a greener piece. What have we got here caught up here? You say that way. I'll put a knot in this. Now I hope you're all having a good day, and I really appreciate you doing the likes and the comments for me, because it's probably nearly doubled my, well, not doubled, but it's done a really good job for helping me to get to, you know, from to give me a couple of dollars each time for each month. And I do mean a couple, because sometimes you don't get any. If you don't make over $100, you don't get anything at all until the next month. And the money comes from the ads, but it also needs to be the looks and the likes and everything as well, see? So you got to get it from everything. Now this is just going higgledy-piggledy, and that's all right, isn't it? We don't mind. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Just putting it down as much higgledy-piggledy as you like, Sonya. I'm going to end that off. I need a bit greener piece of cotton, so let's have a look in this box down here. I think I brought them in here yesterday. I took them out last night, I think. See what we've got here. I bought this box the other day. You can't get into it, you can't get it out. Oh, this is why I don't put lids on things. Can't get myself in, can't get into it, and can't get what I need. It's too green, I think. It is too green. That's possible. I know I've got more than one lot. There's another bit. You have a pencil in here with your thread, Sonya, or your cotton. Actually, it's your fabric. You don't want that in there with your fabric, Sonya. I must have took them out. Did something else with them, I suppose. Maybe even put them away. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Actually put them back in the box. There we go. Oh, I feel like this better, do I? Yes, it's better. It's a better colour for this. What I'm going to do, right, got that. That can go back up there. Where's me? The needle that's attached to this one, we'll want that one. The bird's having a word. To wit. He's saying to wit, to wit. Nice day. It's all nice and sun's not that bright, but it's at least it's nice. Not hot, but it's not cold, and it's not raining. That's amazing. It's not raining. Oh, you've got no idea. You probably do. Depends where you live, if you had enough rain or not. Sorry about that, but I had to have a drink of water. Now I'm going to do I'm going to do a bit of feather stitch down this to make a vine, I guess. What do you reckon? I love feather stitch. Looks good. You can use it for most, for anything. Like, we'll make a little bit of a vine coming down here. And I've got all this open fabric, all this open weave, so it's not going to be hard to put through or anything, okay? Just going to go through really nicely. It is. And you can still see everything. Right. You can still see what we got. I didn't even fasten all the stuff down first. I just took off with this it was my worst thing ever to have to wait to tack something. Worst thing I hate to do is to tack it. It's like make a couple of stitches to get it ready to go. Not interested in that. Takes too long. Sorry about the band-aid. Made myself a doll on my finger because I had a little accident with the needle. It served me right for leaving needles into containers and sticking my fingers in there. But that it served me right. But I didn't want to get anything on my work, so I rolled it up. I used to tell the kids we were making them a doll when we put a band-aid on. Okay. Right. Done that one. Now we can do some French knots or some little daisy thingies. A couple of little daisy thingies or some French knots. We got any yellow, orange, something. That's a little bit of cotton. Shiny, this one. He's a bright bloke, isn't it? I don't know if I want to go that right, do I? No, I don't think so. This one here might be better. You have to have everything at hand. That's why we've got all this stuff on the table. I hate looking for things, and if I try to get stuff ready, I always miss out something. And it'll be the thing that I can't find, you know. It'll be something you want to do, and it's never... I've got the window open, and I'm pretty warm in here today. That's good. Isn't that good? I'm so looking forward to the summertime. I get off to the pool. I can go off to the town pool and have a swim. Don't know if I can still swim though. I'm big enough to save myself, maybe. Got to be careful though, because I'm a bit bouncy or something, buoyant, and I get chuck myself upside down if I'm not careful. It's a good steps to get in, but I just don't know. I haven't been for years. I'm a bit worried about doing that, so I'm going to get hubby to go with me, I think, first few times to get the hang of it. Okay, so let's put some French knots on here. I think I'm going to do the French knot thingy. 2 wraps, push that down there. It isn't hard, look at that. When I say that, maybe at first it was. Right, so just wrap yourself around there twice, hang on to the string. Hang on to the string. You're in control of the string. Right, there we go. Okie dokie. I'm going to do a few, like, you know, make it a little bit like berries, I suppose. I know I've seen a lot of people do these, you know, and so many do it different. It's just incredible. Everybody's got a different way, but it's what you can do easiest is what you use. The best way you can do it. It's what you need to do, your best way. And choose enough, because I'm using this crochet thread. Oh, okay, so when I do this, I'm going to do this bit, and then I'm going to show you, Kathy. I'm so sorry, I have not forgotten about I might have done a bit. You want to know how to go around the corner with of your work with a blanket stitch. So I'll be putting that up on here as well. Oh, doesn't that look cute? That'll look cute, yes. So it'll be at the end on this video when I finish playing around here with this. If that's all right. I don't know. I suppose I can put it on here. It won't matter, will it? Unless I just do a short one. I might do a short one after this, and I'll put it up after this. Right when I'll do a short video after this and show you how to do the blanket stitch around the corner of your fabric on the ends and that. It's not too hard. It's just you just get used to doing things, you see, and you will. Okay, that looks cool, doesn't it? I quite like it. I think it looks nice. Okay, maybe there's something else that I might need though. That was an interesting way I made that. As long as I had control of the knot, it didn't matter. It didn't matter, and I'm going to actually go back up there, catch a bit of that cotton and bring it back down, because it's not sitting down enough for me. Now I've lost the whole thing. Come back and do another one. It's okay. It went through the back. Come undone, it did. Wrap twice, turn it around. I must have went back through the same hole that I come up, and it just come undone. But now it's good. There you go, look. I'm running out of stuff. And I'm actually stuck to the band-aid. The fabric is. Another one over here. There's a little something else. I don't know what it could be. Haven't got that idea yet. I might have to get more cotton instead of fiddling around trying to do this and it won't work nice. I want it to work properly, don't we? What do you reckon? What do you think else I can put on there? Okay. Might have to fasten that down a bit better, those bits. A bit of cotton here, and we're going to use that But I didn't unthread that, thank goodness. Might just go on here and just fasten these bits down. Maybe add a bit more. Something on the bottom here. Or take a bit of that off a bit. There we go here. I wonder if we can get it to fray. Yeah, we can, of course. Look at that. Yeah, looks like it might be getting warm out there, isn't that good? Tomorrow it's supposed to pour down rain, and I don't want it to pour down rain tomorrow. Ah dear, I suppose there's a lot of people else that don't want it either to pour down tomorrow. That looks better. And this here needs to be scooched in a different manner. That's what I've got it, I don't know. I'll just put a stitch there. I've got a knot, good. Put something there. I need something that's got fray on both sides because I love these frayed bits. I do love these frayed bits of calico and stuff that you get. You're pulling everything apart. It's awesome, isn't it? Now I can see, looking at it, what I'm supposed to have done to it yet. Look at it and you go, what are you doing now, son? You've got a little bit more to that. So we'll keep that piece because we're going to fray this. Hope we can. He's working. Brilliant. Brilliant. That's nice. But that's the selvage there. So we're not going to be able to do that. And the selvage actually is the end of the fabric that's connected to the machine. See them little pinholes? And when the machine is making it. It's making it. Yes. Do I need a bit of this up here? I think I need something more. Okay. Hey, where's the cotton at? Down there. Right. Not nowhere near this bit, is it? I'm going to put it here because then I'm going to sew something there. Put another bit of embroidery of some sort. Maybe I'll put a flower on that. Okay. And move this up and make it come up there a bit and cover it up a bit further. I don't know if I like these really long pointy bits. We might have to ditch them. We'll have to see. This here part, it's not been okay. Now I need to put something on there, so I'm going to have to end this off. It's a bit bothering me. It's a bit of a bother. I don't know whether I should put something underneath it about a bit so I don't lose it, but it makes it still okay. Yes, that's a good idea there, Sonya. That's a good idea. Now give me something I can put here and put a little flower there. A little pale blue flower, maybe? A pale blue flower. Look at that, I've got a bit of thread here that I haven't even unreeled yet. Rolled up. I haven't even rolled that up yet. This I'm getting carried away with now. I'm quite liking the idea of this thing. Right, I'm going to cut that off, and I'll frill it up in a minute. But I need to put this a little flower there. I think that's what I'm after. You still see it on my background. And keep that bit there and stick it on a minute. hope this doesn't finish yet without me. There's one leaf, one petal. Okay. Two petals. Does it come up the right place? Come on. Three. I think this might be a little bit of artwork, don't you? One more. But because I've come over there too far, I'm going to come this way now with this other part of it. And that way it'll cover the right place. It would have been back the other way because when I come up through the back, I didn't come up over there far enough. So now I can put something in the centre, which I don't think I've got anything I can put this fat needle through. I might have to get a different needle. I will get a different needle. There you go, put that in there. I do like that, that's good. So I'll have the bead needle again. The only thing is with this, I want to sew that thing there too first for it. It is balking me a bit. It's been a bit long, but I reckon if I added that to it, it mightn't look too bad. Because I really don't want to take it away. I don't want to take anything away from it. That's better, isn't it? Yes. Of course it is, Sonya. Much, much better. Just add that piece there to give it a bit more stability. Something. And I'll just stitch it on with some little tiny stitches. And it's not on straight. That doesn't matter. Nobody's going to see it, because if I want to have it so it's hanging in the book somewhere, I will put a piece of stuff behind it, piece of fabric or something. But if I'm going to, and that's why you still can't see what's going on. Otherwise, I will just leave it like it is and glue it in, I guess. Where's that bead? Anybody see it? Here it is. Here's my bead. Bead in the middle of there. I like that. I am happy with that. Really happy with that. Oops. Hope that's tight enough. It's not waving around there. A little shabby bit for my... Where's my pieces? They're in a box here somewhere. Rosanne's thing that we're doing. Where is the box? Don't worry, I know it's here somewhere. Nobody panic. Here we are. Here we are. Right. So this can go into here to be part of this book here. Look. Oh wow. There we go. It's a little bit of an embellishment to put in there. I didn't even have this near me, but I can't help it if I make things all the same. I can't help it. They all go together though. That's the main thing, isn't it? Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you Rosanne for this nice challenge. And she is Roxy's Fibre Art that you want to go over to her channel and see what she's doing. Now, I'll be back in a second because I'm going to put up another video straight after that one with how you go around the corner on your, with blanket stitch on your piece of work for Kathy, okay? I'm sure that's you, Kathy. I hope I've got it right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Please leave me a thumbs up, a like, or whatever, a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.